Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I am Geneva Rose. Here on my channel, you can find all things related to self-love, spirituality, book reviews, show reviews, all that good stuff and everything in between. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So I'm very pinked out today, honey. I don't know how I'm totally feeling about the look, but I just decided to go for it and go with it because you know those times when it's like you're not exactly sure or you feel 100% confident in what you're wearing, but the idea of trying to create a whole nother look in your mind is just like too exhausting. So you're just like, I'm just gonna keep with what I have on, and yeah, it's just gonna have to do what it does because that's what I'm gonna do. So that's where I'm at today. So in today's video, I kind of just wanted to do a little catch up, a little chit chat, a little talk. I haven't done one of those videos in a while, and I kind of just felt like sitting in front of the camera and just talking to you guys, you know? So I really just want to know, like, how is everyone doing? Like, for real, like, how is everyone doing? Because I know how I'm doing, and I'm just curious to know, what is the state of everyone else's like mind and emotional self and internal being? Like, is everyone, I feel like I'm feeling, but I'm not 100% sure, you know, I'm just talking. I feel like so many of us are in like this place of like transformation and like, you know, not to be a cliche, but we are in a new year, and I feel like there's this new energy. And I don't always say that because I'm not really big on like the new year, new me, or the New Year's resolutions anymore. I don't really like to do those because I feel like, I don't know, I just don't really like to do them anymore. But I do feel like there's this energy of just like newness and like everyone wanting to just like transform and like ascend and just like get to that next level of whatever their next level is. It could be something very simplistic or something very complex, but I feel like everyone is just trying to level up and get to that next step and level of their life. And I'm definitely in that right now. I feel like I'm in a season where I'm like rediscovering what being alive is to me and what feeling good is to me, because I feel like over the past few years there's just been so much of an emphasis on work, career, purpose, self-improvement, like this hyper focus on it for the past few years for me. And I've just been realizing lately how like life is not meant to be like that. Like, you're not meant to constantly feel like you're a self-improvement project. Yes, we want to be growing and we want to be healing and we want to be evolving. That's like an infinite lifelong journey, and that within itself kind of made me realize that like I don't constantly have to be in this space where I'm like constantly trying to like self-improve. Like, I'm naturally going to grow, I'm naturally going to get better, I'm naturally going to become more of me every single day and every single week and every single moment and every single year. So like this hyper focus on always like improving was really creating like a lot of negative effects on my spiritual, mental, and emotional journey. And I've just been taking a step back from that and just realizing that like, yes, do I want to accomplish all my goals? Do I want to heal? Do I want to become an even better communicator, a better listener, be more present in my relationships? Yes, I always want to grow and develop in all these areas of my life, but that doesn't mean that like I can't just be present in the now, and also that I'm not amazing and worthy in the now, because that's the thing too. It's like when you feel like you're this constant self-improvement project, you don't really sit with yourself in a place of like real unconditional love, because you're not really loving yourself if you feel like you always have to constantly be more to be enough. And I just realized that I am always going to be growing. I'm always going to be changing. I'm always going to be evolving. So like, if I really am practicing like real self-love, then I'm going to be present with myself, with every version of myself, and I'm going to love every version of myself that arises in each present moment in time. And I'm not going to constantly push forward to be this other person, because I think then when I achieve that thing or that version of myself, then I will be enough, or I will be what I kind of envision in my mind and how I feel internally. But instead, unconditional self-love is saying that like, this is who I am right now and I love myself. Instead of constantly trying to like self-improve with real self-love, just being really present with all that I am right now, and know that that's an infinite journey. How I show up in each now moment is going to evolve, it's going to shift, it's going to change. When I practice real unconditional self-love, I know that like I can just love myself in each moment that arises, and I don't have to constantly get to the next version or the next goal or the next like, you know, point that I'm trying to get to, but with like love and really understanding what happiness looks and feels like to me, I can just be more present with who I want to be right now, and know that who I want to be right now is going to evolve over time. But because I love myself, like I can be present with who I am right now, and I don't have to constantly become more to be more. Sometimes you think that like your life begins and your happiness begins once you get to a certain place, but it's like here right now you really have to just find out what makes you happy and figure that out right now. Otherwise you're always going to be striving for something else instead of being present and like loving yourself here right now. So I've just been taking more pleasure in like the simple things in life, and like just slowing down. Like I feel like I'm like constantly, I realized I was like constantly running, like no matter where I'm going. I could be walking home, walking to the store, doing no matter what I'm doing, it's like I'm constantly like go 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 go. And I just realized like, dude, like slow down, like relax, like take it easy. I don't have to rush out of bed every single morning. I don't have to keep myself on this constant like go 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 go. Like slow it down, take a breath, be present. I feel like I was just getting caught up in what I feel like I had to do instead of what I wanted to do. So I've just been taking a step back and being like focusing more on what I want to do, how I want to feel, how I want my life to feel and look. And I've just been really going towards that. I feel like we're in Aquarius season now. Hello, I'm an Aquarius moon, so that means like my emotions and my internal self is very influenced by Aquarius energy. So I'm heavy, especially right now, like focused on who do I want to be as an individual? Like what do I want my life to look like? Like if I could live the most amazing, fantasy, adventurous, blissful, euphoric dream of my life, and really letting myself dream that and feel that and be that and just go with that, and just like not holding myself back in any way on what the dream is that I want. And just enjoy like the simple things, like reading a book. Like I've just been reading so much lately and it's so much fun. I have not been much of a reader in my adulthood, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'll have periods where I would like read a lot, or I'd have a book that I be obsessed with and I'd read it, and then I'd find another book and I'd be obsessed with it, but then I wouldn't read for like months, or like and then I would constantly do that. But now I'm kind of like getting into a habit of reading more often, and it feels so good to just get lost in a book, and that within itself has been opening me up to like a whole new world of like just imagination and creativity and things that I'd like to do as far as writing and things like that. And that's been really exciting to me too. So it's like something as simple as just like relaxing and being simple, and reading a book can like open up your imagination in your world to so much. And that's why I've just been like, dude, like I've got to slow it down. I've got to slow down on what I think I need to be doing and focus more on what I want to be doing, not just the self-improvement projects, not just the career, not just that, but like what are my passions? Like what do I like to do just for me? And it's not like I wasn't not doing any of this, but I feel like over the past like few months it's just been heightened within me of like just realizing and rediscovering what life is for me and what happiness looks like for me. With this capitalistic society, sometimes it can get so easy to put our worth and to put our happiness into what we've accomplished instead of how we feel or how we're being, and not so much about doing, but about being and about feeling. And I've just been really stepping back into that. Less doing, more being. And that's kind of what I felt from like reading. I'm like, dude, like it's just nice to just read, or to just go for a walk, or to just listen to a cool playlist, or discover new artists. Like those were things that I was always doing, but I feel like now I just have a way more of an emphasis on realizing that like those are things that help make my life feel fulfilled and happy and joyful. I want to pour more of my time doing those things instead of just like always feeling like I'm just like working or doing and da 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 da. So yeah, I've just been really into that, and just totally transforming like everything. I feel like I'm just totally in a new season, in a new version of myself, and also realizing that like with this new version of myself is going to come another version of myself. But if I'm present and I love myself, then I just let myself be every version of myself that I am in each moment. And I just, you know, I flow with it and I go with it. I feel more like myself than ever before. And I just feel like I really just, I know what I want right now. Like, I know what I want. I know where I want to live. I know how I want my house to look. I know like my boundaries. I know how to communicate. I know how to like stand up for myself. I know how to like assert myself. I know like my style, like just so many different things that I feel like I've spent a few years, many years trying to figure out, like trying to figure out who I was again. And I feel like I've really come to a place where like I have figured out who I am and who I want to be in that ever evolving version of me. But I feel so present with like just like being the me that I am right now, and I feel very content and fulfilled with that. And I'm just excited to see everything that I want continue to manifest for me and continue to happen and continue to blossom and just be more magical and amazing than I ever thought it could be. It's really important to tap into your authenticity when it comes to creating the life that you really want, because sometimes, and I've been a victim of it, you know, sometimes you're creating something or you're manifesting something or you're putting your energy into something, into a goal or into a passion project or into a career, and then you step back one day and you realize like that's not even really what I want, or that's that version of me, they wanted that, but now this version of me wants this. And I think when you're present with yourself, you're able to see that. And I feel like I see it very clearly now. Like certain things that I wanted, they matched with who I was at that moment. But now that I've evolved, I'm like, I don't necessarily know if that matches me. And maybe it does, but also maybe I redefine and rediscover what exactly that is for me. You know, I hope that makes sense. But also too, it's just like life is not just like what you do, it's who you are, it's how you feel, it's like what you create, and it's not just like, it's not just work. And I think sometimes it's so easy to just like life to just become like what you need to do instead of what you want to do, or how you feel, or how good you feel, or how not good you feel. And I think now I'm just so present with that, and also so appreciative of that I can be in a place where I can honor that. But yeah, girl, so you know, that's just some of the things I've been going through. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. I will see you guys very, very soon. I'm trying to upload more and just be more unafraid to share myself online, because I have, you know, I have so much content and I share so much content, but sometimes it can be very vulnerable to continuously share yourself and feel like you're enough to be on social media. That's a whole topic within itself, y'all already know, but I've just been going through that little bit of crisis lately. So this is me just, you know, putting myself out there and just, you know, doing the damn thing. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the vibe. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you continue to have a great day, a great rest of your week. And make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe, all the stuff, all that will be in the information below. Make sure to follow me on social media, all of that in the description box. You know, the whole YouTube spiel, YouTube schlingo. And I will see you guys in a video very, very, very soon. Peace.